think about things. So I'm going to start busting them out. So anyways, this whole thing about legal and law and what they can get you for and what they can't get you for, let me take you to an example. And I was listening to this lawyer, and he's in front of all these other lawyers, and it's a big conference, and they're talking about rights and due process and all this. Let me tell you something. There is something written into the Constitution that says the federal government is responsible for all transportation and mercantile sales. Okay, so this means, so this lawyer he's talking about one of his clients. His client is a pimp. His client was in one state, okay, and him and his girl, right, and they moved to another state, right? Well, the feds wanted them bad. Well, they couldn't get the girl, couldn't get anything. What they got, okay, transportation of all merchandise, sales, monetary. They bought the rubber in another state and brought it across state lines. They used a prophylactic as a way to get them on that. So that means, in this world of legality and illegality, let's say you are completely legal, you have a shop, you go and these growers today with the medical program, they're allowed to carry a lot from patient to patient to dispensary to dispensary. All right, let's say you do it all right and fine, right? But let's say you did it in town and you used the city roads, okay? Paid a toll somewhere, but whatever, we'll get you on that. Let's say you went across state lines, did everything totally, they had nothing. Everything was perfect except this one thing. You bought your plastic bags. Let's say you're going from Oregon to Washington, which are two legal states. You bought your plastic bags in Oregon and have a receipt for it in your grocery. And you go to Washington. Everything's legal. Everything's legal. What's not legal is crossing the line. Okay, but nobody catches you. But the FBI comes into your shop. They do everything, check everything, go through your garbage, find the Ziploc bags with the product in it, and the receipt for a Ziploc bag in the other state. Bam, federal. You see this now? You see this now? So, like, I'm trying to say some real things to, like, about the community, about, like, law, about due process, and also what's going on in the system right now. It's pretty crazy, man. I've seen it for 20 years going through all these changes, and what's going on right now should be a concern to not just the people who get stuck beating their head against the system like I did for 10 years, or those people who live in the community who don't want to see their community go down and want these people to somehow re-establish themselves in the community. How? Look, man, you can re-establish yourself really any way you want while you're out here. Okay? If you do it with responsibility and care and concern for your community, you can almost do anything. Well, that pretty much takes out theft, doesn't it? Because that don't care for nobody. But the rest of the stuff, do it right, you can do it. Unless Uncle Sam wants a piece of you. Well, now I'm not suggesting people be criminal at all. I'm suggesting that you get back in the community. I spent 10 years getting back into the community. It's not been easy, man. The 10 years before that, I was spending a lot of time getting out of jail, getting out of programs, getting off the street, fighting addiction. Now, addiction, people will be like all sorts of shit about me right now on the street, whatever. Look, it's your life, it's your time. You're the one who has to decide that you're going to make a change. And you know me. I don't care what you do. I care about you, but I don't care about what you do. I care about how it affects me, and I care about how it affects the whole thing, because I'm trying to raise everybody up. Because I sit here for days on end saying, how can I bring up all my brothers and sisters? I came back here. I didn't have to come back here. I could be all over the country, anywhere, safe. Y'all never know. But I decided to drop here. Why? Because when I put a board up or a memorial for all the deaths and people, those are my friends. All right? And if y'all can't recognize what we used to have and bring the best of that into forward with what we have, man, everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to want to run their own little thing. Everybody's got their own little clique, their own little tribe, man. But when you take it to the next level and then shit on your neighborhood, it's going to come back, man. So I know everybody's mad, man. Gotta be mad on the street. Yelling and screaming sometimes. just, man, it's hard. You people who ain't on the street need to recognize, especially if you're not an addict or one of the girls or something like that, you need to really recognize how hard that shit is. Once you get trapped, you don't get out unless somebody helps you. All right? Unless you reach for the help. Unless you got the balls to reach for help. Balls to make yourself a better person. I say that on every level. All right, so I give you these things out of respect, out of love. Maybe y'all start learning something here where I'm coming from, man. It's called peace up. Amen. For a better day, we can look at my brothers. We can look at Jesus. If you want. But look at my brothers and look at us all around checking out this peace up sound. This new thing coming around this town that's going to change everything and turn upside down that frown. We're going to take it right. We're going to bring it true. We're going to bring it all for you. The little ones who suffer and out there hurting the most, I'm out there taking this and I'm going to boast about the beautiful things that you can be, how we can all be in the land of the free, how we can all come up and rise in this place and we can be in a state of grace. Amen. Thor. I got you all.